Arkveld, 10-star monsters, massive anniversary festival blowout.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Hello and welcome back, Hunters. It's been a minute since I posted a video, mainly due to the fact I've been attempting to 100% rise in my spare time, but also because there hasn't been much in the way of content for Monster Hunter Wilds, is what I would say. February 9th, Capcom dropped a 9-minute video with lots of news regarding the next and final major update, as well as the future of Monster Hunter Wilds. This video is jam-packed with interesting details, so let's break it down and see what final additions we have in store. First and foremost, the initial trailer, we get a look at Arch-Tempered Arkveld with a spoken line from perhaps Tashin, speculating as to whether Arkveld is manifesting guardian powers. This is interesting for a number of reasons. No other Arch-Tempered monster has had any sort of special dialogue, as none of them were story or narrative focused, so the fact we have a line spoken like this would indicate we will potentially be experiencing a small continuation of the base game story. On top of this is the more overt, literal words said. Arkveld is exhibiting the powers that guardian monsters possess. This idea fits into fan speculation that the Arkveld armor would either include or otherwise expand upon the Arkveld and Guardian Arkveld armors. I will spoil that if you have not seen Capcom's video already, we do get a shot of an armor set for Arkveld in just a little bit. Next, we see the in-game rewards for the Monster Hunter Stories 3 crossover, including a skin for your Palico to make them look like Rudy, an egg-gathering mission where the egg is stylized like those in the Stories series, and 4 different pendants, including a bouncing hatching Gravios, Cheticabra, Ray Dow, and finally Ratha as a float-along pendant, not attached to the weapon. More details to come. Since the end of last year, we have been aware that we would be expecting the winners of the weapon and pendant design contest to be released. A first look in-game of both the SHatterseal Greatsword and the SOS Meeting pendant can be seen. The sword has some fantastic detail that we will look at more closely in a little bit, and the pendant is a glow-up from the initial design, a free-running pendant as opposed to the dangly version originally submitted. Moving on to festivals, there was speculation that an anniversary festival would be announced, but I'm not sure anyone imagined this. For a month, each festival will return for a single week, in seasonal order beginning with spring. If you missed your opportunities to get the festival-specific tickets, this next month is your time to scoop them up. We can also see in this teaser the Gala armor is making a return for both the Hunters and the Palico, and we are in for some new event quests too, if the Neon Arachnophobia mode didn't give it away. We see a new pendant in that respect, as well as a new, very disturbing headgear featuring everyone's favorite mosquito brute wyvern Rompopolo. A quick shot of a hunter wearing Nadia's armor round out the end of the teaser, with final shots of each of the 5 Arch-Tempered monsters, for reason as of now unknown. Don't worry, we'll get there. Update version 1.041 is available in just under 1 week. So let's follow along with Ryozo-san and unpack everything we just saw. Starting with the festival specifics, which I previously outlined, February 18th starts the Anniversary Festival and it concludes March 19th. During this time, a free item pack will be distributed for collection, so be sure to claim it before it's gone. Perhaps the most juicy segment, the upcoming event quests, are headlined by none other than Arkveld. 10-star Arkveld. And wow, does he look incredible. And yet Arkveld himself may be upstaged by his own armor. The classic Arkveld design, now sporting deep crimson gashes, if nothing else, makes for a fantastic layered option. If you have any speculation as to what skills we may see on this set, leave them in a comment below. We will also be getting 10-star missions for all the Arch-Tempered monsters, as far as we know right now with the exception of Arkveld, who will be providing the Gamma tickets for a new armor set and most likely a couple of craftable talisman upgrades. The rest of the 10-star Arch-Tempereds are primarily just for the challenge, with a couple of convenient rewards. What do I mean convenient rewards? These 10-star quests will reward Timeworn charms, which, by Capcom's account, will have a high chance of yielding rare talismans. The wording would indicate that the Timeworn charm is the same type of item as the Glowing Stone, an appraisal item that rolls a talisman. However, all the current RNG talismans are named charms, like the Historical Charm or Golden Age Charm. Perhaps this is just a translation issue, but either way, we may have a new tier of charms with potentially new skill combos possible. Once the update is out and the data miners have had a chance to crack it, I'll be sure to get you an update. For players that really want to test their mettle, or are bored fighting Savage Omega for the thrill of the hunt, a new optional mission will be released titled Proof of a Hero, in which we have to hunt Ray Dow, Uth-Duna, New Udra, and Arkveld, all 10-star, all Arch-Tempered, all Strength Star 5, in the Wounded Hollow in 50 minutes. This mission is unlocked only after you best 10-star AT Arkveld in his specific event quest, and by completing all of the special environment quests, I believe the ones released with Gogmazios shown here. We can see in the next clips that 2 of the apexes will be present at a time. Whether they start this way or subsequent monsters join after a certain amount of time or upon a monster's defeat remains to be seen. Interestingly, this is the first time Uth-Duna has been available outside of the Scarlet Forest, but no word on if regular Uth-Duna will also be available in this way. The Weapon and Pendant Design Contest event quest is also shown to be in the arena, with what appears to be a single Mizutsune and 4 Quematrice at the same time. The quest will be 8-star level and HR 41 is required to participate. Lastly, both the Greatsword is shown in-game as well as a render with an interesting Easter egg. In the original design for the Greatsword, the creator, Nolan Liu, included in the design a monster visible in the reflection of the sword's blade. However, compare this design to the in-game render, and we can see the monster in question is not the same. In a Reddit post discussing the sword after its announcement, he personally responded to the post stating, "The monster isn't based on any existing thing in the original concept, just wanted something with a scary glare." So if the monster in his design is not based on anything, what monster is shown in the SHatterseal sword? Fans are speculating that while it has some similarities with monsters like Tigrex, Great Jagras, or even shades of Kulve Taroth, perhaps Capcom is hinting at a brand new monster that we may get to encounter in the future. Nolan Liu agrees, stating, "It would be so cool if it's a new monster for the expansion. It would be less work to use an existing model as well instead of making a new one just for this, but who knows." Next on the list of new content is the collab event with Monster Hunter Stories 3, releasing March 13th. A new side mission will be available with our hunter assisting Rudy, the Palico from Stories 3, by transporting eggs, a staple mechanic from the Stories series and an older quest type from Monster Hunter, which was not overtly present in Wilds. We have word of another side mission with Nadia, the Ace Gunner, added in Title Update 4 with the end of the quest rewarding her armor. Another event mission announcement, this one has us hunting and being rewarded with trot-along pendants of the creatures in a variety of colors. These creatures are what the game does to the Balakchi and Kamakchi when Arachnophobia mode is turned on. However, these seem to be much larger in scale. And a sad note from Capcom. Poor Rampopolo was the least hunted monster across the player base for Monster Hunter Wilds, which either means they didn't take into account monsters like Guardian Arkveld, who you can only fight in the story one single time, or they did, and that's even more sad. Regardless, Rampopolo is getting a limited time event quest running during the festival month in which we face him at a 10-star level. He will be one of an elite group of monsters that can drop the Battle-Tempered Emblem, an item used for melding, smelting, or upgrades. This item is further defined on the event quest page, stating these emblems can be used to reinforce Gogma Artian weapons. I would assume for the time being that this will be a material like Oricalcite, just more valuable, allowing for re-rolling reinforcements and not affect how the skill re-rolling system works. We also get a quick shot of another pendant, a Rampopolo lantern, and 2 headgears modeled after Rampopolo when he is inflated or deflated. Lastly, 6 more pendants are shown stylized Rampopolo mosquitoes with a large brain-like pattern fitting the Plague Doctor organ theme that Rampopolo has defined since the game's release. The next event quest, available at the end of the month, has us hunting Ray Dow and Gypsyros in the arena for the Gala armor, an anniversary staple. This mission is also 8-star HR 41 requisite. Once the festival is over, AT Arkveld will get a free challenge quest, as all the previous Apexes have, with pendant rewards to be distributed at a later date. A nice roadmap of all the event quests we have discussed can be seen here, courtesy of Capcom. Another interesting note, we will receive one free character and Palico edit voucher on the 18th. It would also appear that we have, as of yet undisclosed event quests, coming in the back half of the festival period, so look forward to those as well. And that is everything coming in the immediate future for Wilds, with one final note from Ryozo-san: a large-scale expansion is in the works for Wilds, with more details expected this summer. If you have any hopes for the expansion, leave a comment and share them with the community. If you liked this video, a thumbs up is always appreciated, and consider supporting the channel on Patreon or by subscribing here. Until next time, may your RNG be kind and the desire sensor be blind. Goodbye for now, but not for long.
Happy hunting!